Hi guys, today I'm doing an oily skin diaries video. If you're new to my channel, I have extremely oily skin. So basically this is just my version of a foundation review. I'm gonna put it on now in the morning, wear it throughout my day, take you along with me, and then check in at the end of the night, let you know how it wore, if it had buildable coverage, talk about the price, the package, and of course, if it kept me matte all day. This is not a first impressions video, especially this one, because today I'm reviewing the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is something that I've owned since the summer and I love it. I am obsessed with it. Whenever anybody asks me what foundation should I use, I have oily skin, I suggest this one. However, I am a little bit nervous because I talk it up so much and I've been meaning to do this review, so I'm hoping that it performs today like it does every other day and doesn't get nervous because I have such good things to say about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, put this on my skin. It's described as having an air-light texture with medium coverage and a demi-matte finish. I've seen some reviews that say it's like kind of hard to apply and it dries really fast, which it does because it is such a mattifying foundation, but I haven't had any issues with it getting streaky. I just like to buff it in. Either I like to use my Real Techniques buffing brush, which I'm using right now, or I use my beauty blender. They're both nice. So this is one really thin layer here. I'm gonna build it up a little bit more. It's not a really thick consistency. It's liquidy, but it doesn't kind of like drip all over your skin. So I'm gonna build it up. If you have like really dry skin, I wouldn't really suggest this. And you can see that it looks a little bit yellow on my skin. It does come with 9 different shades, which is okay. But for me, this is pretty yellow. But this is like an amazing mixing foundation. Like I love to mix this in with like all of my foundations and it really helps with longevity and help keep my skin matte. This is what it looks like after a second kind of thicker layer. You can see that you can see my freckles through my skin, so it is definitely a true medium coverage. There is a little bit of shine on my skin, but it does have a demi-matte finish. It is not extremely matte, but at the same time it kind of is. I don't know, it's really interesting. It feels really light on my skin and it has completely set already, but I am gonna go ahead and put on some concealer and I'll show you the application of the Pro Matte powder as well. So now I'm going to use the Pro Matte powder. This says it has a matte finish, 16-hour wear, and air fine texture. I would agree, the texture is really nice. It's got just a little bit of coverage in it, and this shade that I'm using is Golden Beige, and I'm 108 in the foundation. I'll link it all down below. But I do find it just kind of makes the color look a little bit better on me, where it's so yellow, and this one has a little bit more of the goldiness in it that matches my skin. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and take some photos and I'll be right back. So now I have all of my makeup on. I had absolutely no problem applying blush or bronzer. I'm not wearing any highlight because I don't want that to get confused with potential shine later on in the day. You can see there is really no shine going on in my skin. It is an extremely matte foundation. In natural light it looks really good, and it looks great in flash photography as well. It is not listed as having any kind of SPF in it, and I don't have any real issues with pores, but it did not highlight or kind of bring out my pores, which you would kind of expect from a really matte foundation, but I haven't had any problem with it thus far. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear this throughout the day. I will check in with you in a few hours. It is now 11:47, so I'll check in with you in a bit. Hey guys, just doing a quick check-in. It's just after 3 o'clock. You can see there is a little bit of oil kind of coming through on my face, just kind of my natural oils, nothing major. I'm not going to blot though. I will leave it until the end of the day, so I will check in with you when I get home tonight. Hey guys, quick check-in. I am here at work. It is now 7:30 and you can see that there is really no more oil production on my face, which is kind of the initial oil that came out, and nothing after that. It has worn away around my nose a little bit. If you can hear, I'm really stuffed up and I'm trying to avoid blowing my nose as much as possible because I know it's going to take off foundation. But yeah, otherwise I'm really happy with it. You can see there's not a ton of shine on my face. My blush and highlight, or my blush and bronzer are still in place. So I will check back when I get home in a couple hours. Hi guys, I'm here to do my final check-in of the evening. It is now 9:58, so I've had it on for just over 10 hours. I think it looks great. There's a little bit of shininess, but my blush and bronzer are in perfect condition. It's not cakey in any spots. I don't have any dry patches, so I can't tell you if it would cling, but I can almost 100% tell you it would probably cling because it is such a matte foundation. I think it'd be fabulous for anybody that has normal all the way up to oily skin. I have truly oily skin, not like, oh, I get kind of oily here and there. No, oil production factory. Like if I could make money from the oil that's on my face, I would be a millionaire. But I really love this foundation. It is a little bit pricey, so if you go to buy it at a drugstore, try and get it on sale. The powder is great as well. So is the Infallible setting spray. I highly recommend. Kind of the whole line is just great. And yeah, I don't have enough good things to say about it. My only qualm is that the shade range is a little bit limited, but otherwise it is great. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Samantha Jane YT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.